hey, 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 hey. Man, it's a new day. King Body 86 first in the chat. That's where it's at. What's up with it? And Jelly Bean 42801 got his back. What's up with you? Salute the Thriving Glow with Joe in the building. What's up with you, Joe? Man, Black Attack in the building. What's up with it, family? Salute to you. Big Dez, Kunkin Dog, a whole lot of BCU shit. Where them engines at in the building? What's up with you? New day. It's a new. Get 'em, Shiny. Get 'em, Shiny. New day. New day. It's a new. Get 'em, Shiny. Man. New day. New day. It's a new. New day. New day. It's a new. Man. New day. New day. It's a new. Man. Man, salute to the family, man. Man, so I want to officially welcome for the first time to some and welcome back to most to the Black Coffee Club, hosted by yours truly, Junior the Truth, man. The most intentional morning circle on the planet, man. Salute to you all. Thank you all so much for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you, man. If I had a million tongues, I could not possibly tell it all. Like if I had a million tongues, I could not possibly tell it all, man. Oh man, I couldn't tell it, man. I couldn't tell it. But salute to you all. I'm indeed your host, Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. I can be found with the handle Junior the Truth. It's JuniorTheTruth, and that's over all the social media platforms, man, each and every one. But if you're really looking for me, you can catch me over at the hub, www.JuniorTheTruth.com. That's all things Junior the Truth, www.JuniorTheTruth.com. That is indeed the hub, man. Pull up on me. Man, salute to you all, man. Let's get to it, man. I don't want to play around with it today on this Wednesday, man. Can y'all believe it is the well, I do want to play around with it now I think about it. It's the 24th day of the 6th month of the year 2026. Are y'all tracking? Like, are y'all tracking? Because my real question is, are you still bullshitting? You feel me? Are you still bullshitting? Yeah, that's what I really want to know, man. Hopefully we ain't still bullshitting. Hey, but I'm going to tell you who's bullshitting. Everybody. Like everybody. Do you understand? Are y'all paying attention to the quality of the services that you all are paying for? Like, are you paying attention to like the quality of everything? Are you paying attention to the quality of the stores, the quality of the different service industries, the quality of man, just the quality of everything? Are you paying attention? Because everywhere I go, the quality is the restaurant quality, grocery store quality, retail shop quality. I'm like, man, are you bullshitting? Salute the 4-ounce sniper. What's up with it, snipe? Like, man, the quality of everything is plummeted. Hey, y'all, and I'm going to tell you the truth, okay? I'm going to tell you the truth. I took my vehicle to get an oil change yesterday to the dealership because the dealership is supposed to give you the better service. You're supposed to be, you feel me? The dealership. You're supposed to go to the dealership. You pay top dollar at the dealership in order to have the, prolong the life of your car everything's documented, and that it increases the retail value of your car, and prolongs the life of your car when you go to the dealership. You feel me? And everything is documented, and you keep up with the maintenance. So I got an oil change, and they needed to change the oil plug and rotate my tires. Cause when I left out of the oil change, I drove down and I heard a loud brr, brr, and then my car just started making a brr, 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 brr sound. I'm leaving the dealership. Car I drive every day, never had any problems. I pull over. First thing I do is I call the dealership so we can get this on wax. The dealership, their calls are recorded, yada, 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 yada. So I call the dealership so we can get this on wax. Hey, man, I just pulled out of there. My car's fucked up. I'm on the way back. I'm not sure I need to be driving it back. They put me back in contact with my service technician. My service tech didn't answer the phone, so I go back to the dealership. When I get there, one of the service members is waving me to drive, because you got to drive inside the garage. So he's waving me to come inside, and he says something to me like, "Yeah, they forgot to put the bottom of your the bottom of your the seal pan or seal bottom back on your car." So I pull back in. I said, "What?" I'm still unclear. Like, what? Like, yeah, they didn't put the. So the moral of the story is these motherfuckers changed my oil and didn't put the bottom, didn't secure and fasten and put the bottom of my car back together, man. At the dealership, where they're supposed to have all these processes and these inspections, and they're supposed to make the list and check it twice. Yeah, they forgot to put the bottom of my car back on there, man. And then the supervisor ended up having to do it. And he comes back and he says, "Man, I apologize, man. I guess my staff was just ready to just rushing to get to lunch." Like, that's supposed to be acceptable to me. You feel me? I didn't do the fool. I didn't do a big enough fool. I didn't do the big enough fool yesterday. So I think I'm gonna go back up there today and do the fool. But the quality of everything is plummeting. Like, the quality of everything is plummeting. And I think that for me, I'm really mindful about where I spend my money now, because I'm not paying for subpar quality, because people give you par quality and then look at you like you going crazy because you didn't accept it. Like, you won't accept it. Yeah. Welcome back, man, to the Black Coffee Club, hosted by yours truly, Junior the Truth, the most intentional morning circle on the planet. Man, this morning I want to get straight into a hard truth, man. The title of the conversation is "Your Identity is Defined by Your Worst Moments." You feel me? Now, I know that sounds heavy, y'all. Like, I know that sounds heavy, because we want our identity to be defined by our intentions. You feel me? Like, we want our identity to be defined by our intentions. We want to be judged by who we say we are. And that's most people, not just us. I'm not just talking about the Black Coffee Club, but I try to refrain from talking in generalities, because this message is very personal and I'm very much talking about your ass. You feel me? And so when I say most people, then it kind of, y'all kind of like to get out of the way. You feel me? Nah, and that's why I say us, or you, or me, or us. You feel me? Or we. We. We want to be judged by who we say we are. We want to be measured by what we meant to do. You feel me? And we want credit for the version of ourselves that shows up when life is calm, when the schedule is clean, when the money is right, when the house is quiet and clean, and nobody or nothing is testing us. You feel me? we want credit for that version of ourselves. But this is what I'm gonna open with. Who you are under pressure is closer to the truth than who you claim to be when everything is easy. I'm gonna say it again because I know Nella ain't in here. Oh, I don't think Nella in here yet, but I know that was a bar. Who you are under pressure is closer to the truth than who you claim to be when everything is easy. Yeah. Yeah. That's the conversation this morning. Because pressure exposes identity. Stress it reveals emotional discipline. Habits show up before your intentions. And self-mastery requires emotional control. It requires emotional control. Yeah. Pour your coffee, lock in, because this morning we are talking about the version of you that shows up when life gets loud. Let's get it.
One, two, I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up dailies, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Once again, one time for the Black Coffee Club, man, the most intentional morning circle on the planet. Man, let's start here. Pressure exposes your identity. You feel me, Vonnie? Shout out to everybody catching the live stream, man. Shout out to the replay gang of Don't Bang. Salute to you, family. And shout out to the podcast family, Me La Familia, man, the most intentional podcast family on the planet. Salute to you, man. I love you. Ain't nothing you could do about it. Pressure exposes your identity. Pressure does not ask who you posted about becoming. Pressure don't ask who you posted about becoming, man. It doesn't ask that. You feel me? It doesn't ask who you posted about becoming. Nah. Pressure, it don't ask what you wrote in your journal. You feel me? Yeah. Pressure didn't ask about that vision board, Joe. Nah. It doesn't ask what you said during the calm season. You feel me? Yeah. Pressure asks one question and one question alone. Yeah. Who are you when the weight shows up? Who are you when the weight shows up? What that boy Andre 3000 said, the weight of the world on my shoulder pads. Who are you when the weight shows up? Yeah. It's a cold game. It's a cold game. And that is why pressure is so revealing. You feel me? Because when life is easy, everybody can sound disciplined. Everybody's on top of it when life is easy. Everybody can sound mature when life is easy. Everybody can sound focused, responsible, productive. Everybody can talk about standards when life is easy. But when pressure comes, the real identity starts showing. You feel me? Your real identity starts showing. You want to know a motherfucker's real identity? A person's real identity shows up when money gets tight. You feel me? When money gets tight. When the relationship gets tense. When the kids are testing your patience. You feel me? When the job is demanding more and you're depleted, you don't have anything to give, and the job is demanding more. When your body is tired. When the schedule breaks. You feel me? When the plan falls absolutely apart, Snipe. When the plan falls apart, you feel me? That's when the truth starts talking. And I don't mean Junior, pun intended. That's when the truth starts talking. And for many people, pressure exposes a version of themselves that they do not want to admit exists. You don't want to even admit that it exists to yourself, let alone other people to see it. You feel me? Yeah. Yeah. Pressure exposes a version of you that you don't want to admit exists. Yeah. The angry version. The avoiding version. Let me go back to angry. Cause the angry version is real. Cause y'all motherfuckers, y'all be getting so mad that you start crying. Just like kids. You feel me? You get so mad you start crying. That's me. I get crying mad. I get crying mad. The avoiding version. You just put that shit up. You just put it off. You understand what I'm saying? The inconsistent version. Salute to Royal Constrictor in the building. What's up with it? Yeah. The blaming version. Some of us are still blaming our parents. We still talk about mama and them never told us what to do with money. Then we never had financial conversations in our household. Now I'm a 50-year-old adult with terrible spending habits because we never talked about money. We never talked about finances. All we knew was to pay bills and to go to work. Go to work, pay bills. We never knew. We never knew. Yeah, the blaming version. The quitting version. Yeah, some of us will quit some shit in a minute. The excuse-making version. Yeah, the version that disappears when accountability shows up. You understand? Somebody says something to you about something you did, and instead of holding yourself accountable, you say, well, you did this. Well, you did that. Well, what about when you? What about when you? What about when you? I didn't say nothing when you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that version of you is not random. That version of you has been trained. It's been practiced. You feel me? It's actually been tolerated. So when pressure reveals it, don't you dare say that's not me. Don't say that. The question that you better ask yourself is, why does that version of me keep showing up? Because you know it's there. Because pressure does not create your identity. It does not create your identity. Pressure exposes the identity you have been building. Yeah. Pressure exposes the identity you have been building. That's the truth. Yeah. Jay Fonny said, you ain't lying. Joe said he sound like my ex. The what about you? What about you? What about when you? I didn't say when you. Yeah. Yeah. Pressure exposes the identity you've been building because you've been building your identity day by day, brick by brick. Day by day, brick by brick. Stress. Stress reveals emotional discipline or lack thereof. You feel me? It is easy to be calm when nothing is challenging you. It's easy to be patient when nobody's frustrating you. It's easy to be thoughtful when nothing is pulling on you. It's easy to be controlled when you're comfortable. But emotional discipline is not proven in comfort. Does that make sense? Your emotional discipline is unproven in comfort. It is only proven under stress. You understand? So the question is not, can I stay calm when life is easy? The question is, can I govern myself when life is loud? Can I govern myself when life is loud? Can you control your tone? You understand what I'm saying? Can you control your reactions? Can you control your decisions? Yeah, can you control your mouth? Can you control your attitude? Can you control your impulses? Yeah. Can you control your need to blame somebody else? Yeah. Because if stress can take over your whole identity, then stress is in charge, not you. And y'all know in 2026, we are dealing with some stressful situations. Every turn, you feel me? Every turn, we're dealing with stressful situations. Yeah. Yeah. And if stress can take over your whole identity, then stress is in charge, not you. And I'm not saying that you ain't gonna feel emotions. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. That is absolutely not my point. I am not saying that you're not gonna feel emotions. You human. You feel me? You're gonna feel frustration. You're gonna feel disappointment. You're gonna feel anger. You're gonna feel fear. You're gonna feel fatigue. Like you're going to feel these things. But feeling an emotion and being ruled by emotion are not the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? And we are moving into a space of mastering ourselves, and it doesn't mean that you're gonna feel nothing. That does not mean that. It means your feelings don't get the final vote. You feel me? Mastering yourself means your feelings don't get the final vote. Yeah, stress will reveal um whether you have emotional discipline or emotional habits. This is the part where you're supposed to be checking yourself, because I just said something to you. You're supposed to be checking yourself. Like, do you have emotional discipline or emotional habits? You're supposed to be checking your pockets. Like you're supposed to be, damn, where's that emotional discipline? Or do I have emotional habits? That's something for you to ponder. Do you have emotional discipline or emotional habits? Because the majority of us don't have emotional discipline. We have emotional habits. What are emotional habits, you say? Funny you should ask. We always snap. We always shut down. We always blame. We always avoid. We always overreact. You feel me? And we always make things somebody else's fault. Yeah. And it's not just a reaction, it's a pattern. It's a pattern. And I'm going to tell you something. A pattern or patterns reveal your identity. And that's why I see the world in patterns. I literally look at the world in patterns. That's why I don't have a lot of people around me, because a lot of people's patterns suggest that me personally, I'm not in a space where I have a lot of people around me, because I don't, people's patterns show me and they warn me and they're red flags as to why I shouldn't have you around me. Yeah. Yeah. Joe said, so it's necessary to go through stress and pressure, because that's when we find out how much true growth we've made. It makes sense. That's a bar, Joe. That's a bar. The shit is forged in fire. You understand what I'm saying? It's forged in fire. Like we can put all this. I mean, it's no different than we can build a chair. You feel me? We sit down and we put together a chair. We build the chair. You feel me? And we put the legs on it. We put the seat on it, put the back on it. We screw everything in, make sure it's tight, make sure everything fits. Until somebody sit in it, it ain't a chair. It looks like a chair. You feel me? Looks like a chair. Gives the appearance of a chair. But until somebody sit in that motherfucker, it ain't a chair. The shit is forged in fire. Yeah. So you got to go through stress, because stress is a part of life. You got to go through stress. We got to go through pressure. We got to go through loud times in life in order for us to, the proving ground for this identity that we say we have. You feel me? And ultimately, do we have emotional discipline or do we have emotional habits? Do we snap? You feel me? When somebody snap at you, do we snap? Or when something happens, stressful situations, do you snap? Do you blame? Do you avoid? Do you overreact? Do you make it somebody else's fault? Yeah, because that is not just a reaction. That's a pattern. And pattern reveals identity. Motherfucker, you are what you do repeatedly. Yeah. Yeah. Salute to Coach 67 Sports TV in the building. What's up with it? Yeah. Coach says, if a wife leaves her husband during tough times, is she really a wife? Well, is she really his wife is the question. You feel me? Is it really, is she really his wife? And ultimately, what has been the pattern of behavior? You understand what I'm saying? When that said man goes through the tough times throughout life, is she right there with him? You feel me? Is she there with him, supporting? Is she helping him figure those things out? Is she pushing him to be better? Is she doing her part to help shoulder the load? Or is she just sitting there watching him? You feel me? Is she just sitting there watching him? Yeah. Because a woman that'll just sit there and watch, it's easy for them to leave during tough time. For shit show. So she definitely probably is not his wife. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the part we got to sit with. Your habits show up before intentions. Yeah. You may intend to be patient, right? You may intend to be patient. But if your habit is anger, anger will show up first. Man, Joe, did you hear what I said? Snipe, did you hear what I said? Your habits show up before your intentions. You may intend to be patient, but if your habit is anger, then anger is going to show up first. You might intend to be disciplined, but if your habit is procrastination, delay is going to show up first. 704 Joe, what's up with you, homie? Yeah. Yeah. You intend to be disciplined, but your habit is procrastination. Delay is going to show up first. You may tend to be accountable. You may intend to be accountable. I'm going to hold myself accountable. But if blame is your habit, then blame is going to show up first. You feel me? You may intend to stay focused, Snipe. You may intend to stay focused. But if your habit is distraction, distraction is going to show up before the focus. I'm about to cuss. And that's why your intentions is not enough. Intentions are not enough. Intentions sound good, but your habits tell the truth. You feel me? Your intentions sound good. To anybody that'll listen, your intentions sound good, but your habits tell the truth. Under pressure, you usually do not rise to your intentions. You fall back into your training. And your training, you're trained by your habits. So the question is not, what did I mean to do? The question is, what have I trained myself to do automatically? You feel me? Coach 67 Sports TV said, I'm definitely a procrastinator, but I get everything done before the deadline. Yeah. Yeah. I'm a procrastinator like a champion. And then I sit there and I respond and I put unnecessary pressure on myself. Coach 67 Sports TV. I'm a procrastinator, bro. Yeah. I gave myself to the end of the month to get another issue of the Punch Junkie magazine done. And now it's the 24th day and I'm not done yet. And there's so many things that are happening in the sport. Yeah. I'm a procrastinator, bro. Yeah. So the question is not, what did I mean to do? The question is, what have I trained myself to do automatically? Because when pressure hits, your habits move faster than your explanations. Does that make sense? When pressure hits, your habits move faster than your explanations. Before you dress it up, your pattern shows. Before you can justify it, the reaction shows. You feel me? That's why you do something and then you got to go back and apologize. Like, I'm sorry. I intended to do well, but I did. Nah, your habits are going to show up first. Before you can explain it, your training shows. And that is why your worst moments matter, not because one bad moment defines your entire life, because it doesn't, but because your worst moments reveal what still needs discipline. It gives you information, awareness. You feel me? They reveal what still needs correction. They reveal what still needs structure. They reveal what standard has not been built deeply enough yet. So instead of denying your worst moments, you got to study them. You got to study them. You feel me? What keeps showing up? What do you do when you feel concerned? What do you do when you are tired? What do you do when you're embarrassed? What do you do when when you feel disrespected? What do you do when you do not get your way? Yeah. Did you hear what I said? I just rolled out some of the worst moments that you can experience as a fully functional adult. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Feeling concerned, when you're tired, when you're embarrassed, when you feel disrespected, when you don't get your way. That version of you is trying to teach you something. And it's not something for you to shame yourself at all. You understand what I'm saying? It's for you to be able to correct yourself, because awareness without correction is just observation. You feel me? It's just observation. And we are not here to just observe patterns. We are here literally to raise our standard. That's why you got up here. That's why you come in here every day to the Black Coffee Club. The whole objective is for us to raise our standards. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Self-mastery requires emotional control. It's not only emotional control, but it requires emotional control. That's a requirement. That's a prerequisite. You cannot claim to have mastered yourself while your emotions keep driving the car. You feel me? Cannot claim discipline while your reactions keep destroying the room. You cannot claim standards while stress keeps lowering your standards. You can't claim maturity while pressure keeps turning you into somebody you later have to apologize for. Did you hear what I said? You can't claim maturity while pressure keeps turning you into somebody that you have to later apologize for. Yeah. At some point, your standard has to become, I don't let pressure make me lose myself, not losing myself. And it does not mean you become fake. It means you become governed. It means you stop giving stress permission to downgrade your character. You feel me? It means you stop using pressure as an excuse for poor behavior. Yeah. It means you stop saying, this is just how I am. No, it's not how you are. That's how you have practiced being. It's not who you are. And what has been practiced can be corrected. You feel me? What has been practiced can be corrected. I got to go to the gym with my daughter today. We got a lot of stuff we need to correct. You feel me? We back in the gym today. Got a lot of stuff that we need to correct. You feel me? What has been practiced can be corrected. But correction, this is the thing about correction, Joe. It's the funny thing about it. Funny thing about it. Correction requires honesty. And that's more than most people give themselves. Most of us are not willing to be honest. Yeah, correction requires honesty. You have to be honest about the version of you that shows up when life gets loud. You feel me? Yeah, your life gets loud and you leave your house a wreck. Everything's a wreck. Told y'all, my office has been a wreck. You feel me? My life has been loud and I have not cleaned up my office. I'm ashamed of myself, la D. Yeah. Yeah. Requires honesty. You have to be honest about the version of you that shows up when life gets loud. You have to stop defending it. You have to stop excusing it. You have to stop blaming everybody else for it. And you have to ask, what standard do I need before pressure shows up? Yep. What structure do I need before the stress hits? What boundary do I need before I get overwhelmed? And shout out to Coach 67 Sports TV. You feel me? And that's why I stand by the Simple Truth Minute Manual, the 1-hour book that will change the way you watch the clock, written by yours truly, Junior the Truth, as well as the planner that accompanies it. That planner is a motherfucker, man. Excuse my language. Yeah. Coach 67 for Sports TV says the Minute Manual has been a huge benefit. Salute to my brother. Yeah. Man. What boundary do I need before I get overwhelmed? What habit do I need to train before the next test? Because the time to build emotional discipline is not when you are already exploding, La D. Ooh, that sounded dirty. The time to build emotional discipline is not when you are already exploding. The time to build emotional discipline is before the pressure arrives. That's a fact. You train yourself in the small moments. You pause before you respond. You tell the truth first before you blame somebody. You correct the tone before it becomes disrespect. You keep your word when nobody's watching. Start with keeping your word to yourself. You practice structure when life is quiet. You build the standard before the test. That is how your identity changes. Not through one declaration, but through repeated discipline, through repeated action. Yeah. Yeah. So here's my challenge to you today, man. You already know how we do it. And I'm already, it's the 37. I gotta go. I'm supposed to be out of here in 25 minutes, but I got to talking too much. What version of you shows up when life gets loud? Not the version you post, not the version you claim. You feel me? Not the version that you hope people see. The version that shows up under pressure, when stress hits, when inconvenience shows up, when somebody disappoints you, when your schedule breaks. You feel me? When you're tired, when you don't get your way. Who shows up? Who shows up? Lala said, where's Nella the Great? I think Nella's schedule changed. She be catching the replays. I think her schedule changed. Replay gang or don't bang. Who shows up? And most importantly, is that the version aligned with the person that you claim you're becoming? Remember, it's two buckets. The person you are and the person you're becoming. Every action, salute to Tay-Tay, sweet Tay-Tay in the building. What's up with you, Tay-Tay? Every action, every decision, you're putting a vote and casting a vote in one of those buckets. Yeah. And is that the version aligned with the person who you claim you're becoming? If not, then do not defend it, correct it. You understand what I'm saying? Because pressure is not lying. Stress is not lying. Your habits are not lying. They are reporting the truth. Now you have to decide what you're going to do with it. The standard today is simple. Stop letting your worst moments keep defining you without correcting you. Stop letting your worst moments keep defining you without correcting you. Study the pattern. Tell the truth on yourself. Raise your standard and build emotional discipline, because who you are under pressure is closer to the truth than who you claim to be when everything is easy. Who you are under pressure is closer than the truth to the truth than who you're on these social media streets pretending to be. Who you are under pressure is closer to the truth than who you are when you fire up these microphones and you talk to people and try to present as if you have it all together. You feel me? Who you are under pressure is closer than the truth than that person that you put that tie on, that you put that blouse on, and you show up to that office and you sit down in front of those people and pretend to have the shit together. You pretend to be on top of it. No, who you are under pressure is closer to the truth. And it's closer than to the truth than who you claim to be when everything is easy. Salute to my brother K _. What's up with you, bro? This is the Black Coffee Club, man. I am your host, Junior the Truth. Raise the standard. You feel me? And the fact of the matter is, man, until we meet tomorrow, man, I need you to absolutely 100% live in your truth. Salute to you all, man. Thank y'all so much for taking the time to tune in. This show is indeed brought to you by the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products specifically with you in mind. So be sure to come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com. Also, it's brought to you by the Simple Truth Mini Manual System, which includes the planner, the book, the 1 hour book, as well as the planner, written and curated by yours truly, Junior the Truth. They're available at www.theminutemanual.com. Salute to you all, man. This is Junior the Truth signing off, giving you your daily reminder, like your absolute daily reminder to view your life like a pair of dice until it looks like a paradise. I'm Ohio-born, player-made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing back.
We offer the best grooming products for you, Yes, so natural and handcrafted too. We wanna help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. We make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah, so get in style with the Black Grooming Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The Black Gentleman Grooming Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblack